Hey everybody, so here is the second video of the day. It is a for sale video for a few knives that I'm not really using anymore and I like to get rid of, give to somebody who's actually going to use them. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's zoom in here, and I guess first up would be the Spyderco Ladybug. So I'm asking $25 shipped for this. Just the camera a little bit, sorry about that. So with this knife, the FRN handles, VG10 blade. Now this is a blade that I did convex. It used to be hollow ground, so now it's a very nice, almost a zero convex. There is a little secondary bevel on it, and you can see the faint outlines of where the hollow still is very faint. Can't really feel it with your finger or anything, but the main reason I did this is because I wanted more performance, and having this small of a blade and that thick of a blade being hollow ground was just really ridiculous. It performs so much better now. It's extremely sharp, and it's what I would expect from a small pocket knife. Good performance, but not something that you baton through wood or something, but small knife that can perform really well. And this one really fits it now. I'm actually a little disappointed that I never really used it more, but might as well get rid of it since I don't really use it all that much. But excellent knife, and that is $25 shipped. So here's a little shave test, I guess. Nice and sharp. So that is the Spyderco Ladybug. Next up will be the UKPK. So nice blue FRN handles, wire pocket clip, really deep writing. I actually really like this knife. Of most of these, I carried this second most, right next to the CKC Streamline. This is a really, really great lightweight knife. Gen 1 steel, holds an excellent edge, and it's still really sharp. I put a very nice bevel on there. I did originally get this used from another YouTube user, and I went ahead and lubed it up, tightened everything, cleaned it out, and good back spring and everything. Pocket clip's great. Handle grip is really good, very comfortable. Your index finger locks in that choil so you can't close it, and it's really a great knife. So here's another little cut test, I guess. Really makes the hairs fly. Extremely sharp. Great utility knife. Very lightweight and really performs well. So there's that one, and I am asking $30 shipped for that. And then next up we have the Kershaw Blur Rescue. Get the focus for you guys, sorry. The nice pocket clip, doesn't really scratch or anything, it's not really painted. They got the Track Tech inserts, I believe it's what it is. It'll come with this lanyard that I had made quite a while back. You can take it off if you want to. Nice thumb studs. Very fast deployment, and like I said, this is the rescue model, so the nose is rounded so you can scoop it under somebody's clothing, cut away whatever you need to without hurting somebody. It's extremely sharp, never been used. I have touched it up on a strap to increase that sharpness from the factory, but it is a great knife. Really no signs of wear on the whole thing. I maybe carried it once. Bead blasted blade, and I think it might be 440C stainless steel, but Kershaw does a good job. Even though it is a bit of a budget steel, it is still really good, and I believe it's 440C, so that's just what I think it was. There's no markings on the blade for it, and it also comes with an extra torsion bar should the spring assist break inside. you can fix that very easily. But great knife, fairly well centered. So there's that, and that is 45 for that. So 45 for the Kershaw Blur Rescue, UKPK, $30 shipped. Spyderco Ladybug, 25 shipped. And next on to the Spyderco Kiwi, which I'm asking 15 shipped. This is in stainless steel. This is the 8CR13 MOV blade. Nice edge on there, nearly mirror polished. Touched it up myself. This is something I also had used, so there's slight scratches on the blade. Nothing noticeable if you're using it normally. Handle's a little scuffed. Again, not noticeable. Little tiny lanyard for a little extra grip or something to grab on your pocket if you need to. Very good utilitarian style blade. And good feeling handle. The edges inside the stainless steel were a little sharp at first, but I knocked those off with a ceramic stone so that it's very nice in your hand. Great little knife. So that is 15 shipped. And if anybody would like to combine any of these knives in one order, then we can adjust the price accordingly. And here is a case knife. The blades are in 1080 carbon steel, I believe. Got a little clip point, then pretty much like a sheep's foot almost. And this is probably from the 80s. There's the model number, 6275SP. Jig bone handles, bolsters and everything are polished. Bit of patina on the blades. There's case. Very nice gentleman's knife. Good back spring and everything still. And that I'm asking 45 shipped. And then lastly is my CKC Streamline. You know, I really swore that I'd never sell this, but you know, I use the pen knife actually a little more than this now. And I really can't appreciate it as much as I used to because I'm in school all the time and you know, can't really carry this big a knife around, so I'm going ahead and selling it. So this is an AEB-L stainless steel, about 61, 62 RC I think, is what Kyley had it. Mosaic pins, Paduke wood handles. Slight scratches on the blade, just from sharpening with sandpaper. You could easily buff it out with a piece of sandpaper if you wanted to. Nearly mirror finish though. See those slight scratches, but it's really no big deal. This is definitely a user knife, and it's still very sharp. I'll go ahead and test that for you in a second. But here's the Kydex sheath. This is the original one that I got from Kyley. You know, knives and stuff here on YouTube. There is the belt clip. This is something that I pretty much made myself. You know, just took something that was originally for leather, then fastened it on here. There's leather washers in between there and the Kydex to provide enough spacing so that it clears the sheath. Sorry for the terrible focus, but you know, it still works. Good sheath. I use that kind of as a thumb ramp if I don't use the front. Good retention. And real quick here, I guess for the heck of it, use a sticky note, but that's not a very good test. Still very sharp. So there's that, and that I am asking $190 shipped. So if anybody's interested in that, that's $190. The Kershaw Rescue Blur, 45 shipped. Kershaw, or the Spyderco UKPK, is 30 shipped. Ladybug is 25 shipped. Kiwi 15 shipped. And then the case is 45 shipped. So if anybody has any questions or I might have missed something, let me know. But that's about it. So if anybody's interested, please let me know, and I can get anything shipped out as soon as possible. So this is going to be via PayPal only. So either a gift or plus 3%. So there's that. So any questions, please let me know, and I appreciate you guys watching. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Take care.